Hello and welcome to Whatever Wednesday. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys about how I'm sort of doing on my journey towards cutting YouTube viewing more out of my life. If you've watched my other videos on this topic, you know that I've just been kind of addicted to watching YouTube videos. I'll just go on binging sprees of watching, like, I don't know, I used to watch all the time tiny house videos, then I was on a live out of your van kick and I was watching tons of videos on that. Now I don't know if there's anything specific, just minimalism or I don't know, different topics I'm interested in. Certain people that I follow, and I'll watch just all these videos and it's just kind of a time waster. Alright, I feel like I'm wasting too much time watching other people live their lives rather than living my own life. But I didn't want to cut out YouTube viewing completely, and even if I did want to, when I tried to do that, I failed miserably because I have to have a smartphone and a laptop for work, so I can't really put those away. So I finally feel like I found a way that I can really tackle this. Hopefully it's going to work. I don't know, a number of realizations sort of hit me on kind of how YouTube works, because I've said before how I wish that that YouTube wasn't so geared towards sucking you in. You know, I wish I could just go to my subscription feed and just watch the videos of my subscription and be done. But you can't do that. Right? When you open up YouTube, what does it bring you to? It brings you to this what you should watch later list and all these things based on what you've enjoyed. And I found really good things there. Things that at least looked good when I saw the little image and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch this video. And then that one, of course, whenever you click on a video, you get a whole list of videos down the side that are like, oh, you could also watch these. So you're watching this video. And then you keep glancing over to these and you're like, okay, open up that tab, I'm gonna watch that, keep watching this video, open up that tab, and soon you have, like, at least I have all these tabs open, right? And now I have to go through and watch each one of those, and the process repeats. Each time I go to one of those videos, I'm watching that, and then I'm looking at the side, like, okay, open it, tab, new tab, and I just end up with tons of videos, and then I spend all this time, wasting all this time watching these videos, and then what? I haven't even got to my subscription yet. Oh, I've still got more videos to watch, and more videos to find in that little list on the side. It's terrible, all right? It's horrible. And I tried to fix this before by saying, you know what, I'll just add all these to my watch later list instead of opening up the tabs now. So that what? So that I can waste time later instead of now? It's just like, oh, it's the worst. So so I actually looked up, like kind of just some tips in YouTube video form, of course. I think I actually found actual articles on this topic. And people suggested that you delete your history, have it stop recording your history, and then delete all this stuff on that homepage. And so that did help a little. It got rid of some of the suggested viewing by making it clearing out my history and stopping the history. But again, that doesn't solve these other problems. Then I also just discovered by chance while going through different stuff on my YouTube channel, on my creator page, there's actually a YouTube creator app. All right, and I've always wondered, I have the YouTube app on my phone, I've always wondered, like, I can barely do anything with my channel. I can't make the changes or go fix videos, or I don't know, I couldn't do certain things that seems like you'd be able to. Well, that's because there's a YouTube creator app that I never even realized existed, so I didn't have it. So I downloaded the YouTube Creator app and ditched the other YouTube app. It's still on my phone, but it's not like on my home screen. You know, it's bared. I'd have to actually dig for it. So now I'm like, okay, now when I go to my phone, because I used to be like, oh, well, I need to check and see if I have any comments, or I need to post this video. And then I go on the YouTube app, and then I'm like, oh, well, look at these videos I can watch. And then it's, you know, the rabbit hole. It would all go down the rabbit hole. So now I've got just the YouTube Creator app. So now when I bring up that, it jumps me right to my comments, to my channel, so I can go in and make any changes, upload a video, you know, respond to comments or whatever, do any of that. And now I'm not in the actual YouTube app, so I'm not going to start watching videos. This has already been a huge help for me. Then I also realized by watching one of the recent Vlog Brothers videos where Hank talks about the different tips and tricks he does with YouTube. At the time when I watched it, I didn't really find any of it applicable to what I need to do, but then trying to think of how I can stop watching videos, I thought back to that, and what was it? Oh my gosh, I've already forgotten. There was something, was it that he changed? I don't know, but what I also did, maybe I didn't get anything from that, I don't know, because what I also did related to the YouTube creator page is, I thought well, if I'm just going to open up just to my channel on the YouTube creator page, why don't I just do this on my actual laptop? So I have two laptops for work, and I kind of just go interchange between them. So I have my little, actually it doesn't even matter my laptop, on my actual like Google Chrome, you know, if I log into Chrome, I get all my little shortcuts, I guess, to the websites I go to all the time. So one of those shortcuts is the YouTube, right? The shortcut to the YouTube page. And I go to YouTube. Well, guess what? I just redid that shortcut on my Google Chrome. So now instead of bringing it to my YouTube homepage, it jumps me right to my channel page. So it jumps me right to my channel. So rather than every time I open up YouTube, it brings me like, oh, you should watch this video, you should watch this video. Instead, it just brings me right to my channel. Oh, that's what it was. I remember now what Hank said. I don't know if he directly does this or just mentioned it. So I forgot forever ago that you can turn off, or that you can turn on emails. And I think it automatically has emails turned on. So when you first start a YouTube channel, when you're maybe subscribing to people, I know I used to get told every time I got a subscriber, and I think maybe when people would upload videos, I just got all these emails. So I just turned all those off. So then I wasn't getting any emails from YouTube, which was great. But now I realized, wait, I can use this to my advantage. So I've actually reactivated getting emails every time someone I'm subscribed to makes a new video. The reason being, now I'm never going to go to the actual YouTube page, or at least I'm going to avoid it as much as possible. Unless I'm looking up something very specific, I'm not just going to open up YouTube and see what's going on and start watching No. Not even going to go to my subscription page, because that never works. I always go to the other places too. So instead, I'm just going to get them to my email, just like you would, you know, maybe with a blog or something like that. So it says, hey, so-and-so just uploaded a new video. And I'm like, hey, I want to watch that video. And then I click on it and I watch it and I'm done. And it's kind of like, it's also, I used to, sometimes I'd be like on a break at work and I'd be like going through my subscriptions and doing like watch later, or like just going through the homepage, watch later, Well, now my email kind of is that watch later. All right, everyone that I really care about, everyone that I love is in that inbox there. And I can just delete them if I'm like, okay, that video doesn't look like it's going to be very useful or relevant. I can just click delete and it's gone. And then, because sometimes I would be like, oh, I don't need to watch that. That looks like a waste of time. But then I would still find it again later in my subscriptions when I got bored or just felt like watching a video. So now I can delete them out and it's just gone. So I open up my inbox and if there's nothing there, I'm like, okay, no videos to watch, move on. And I've also started getting more into blogs again. That's what actually initially got me into minimalism in the first place. Was like Leo Babauto's blog and the Minimalist blog, and I've gotten away from blogs in general. I'm starting to get back into those now that I'm starting to curtail my YouTube viewing, which is kind of awesome. So yeah, so that again is just kind of in a nutshell what I'm doing. Again, I just did this, so I'm really hoping it's going to work. But I've got my Creator Studio app on my phone instead of the regular YouTube app, so that should be helpful. I stopped all my history, so that should be helpful. And I also have it getting all sent to my email, all my subscriptions to my email, so I don't actually have to go to YouTube. And if I do click on that app link, now it just brings me to my channel, so I can mess around with my channel without getting distracted. So I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. I feel already like I'm starting to get control of my YouTube viewing and freeing myself from feeling always like, oh, watch more videos, watch more videos, watch more videos. So yeah, I don't know. That's just what I'm doing. So thank you guys for the encouragement, the advice, all that good stuff. I'm hoping this is helpful to anyone else who feels like I do, like they're just out of control. You know, we want to be in control of how we're spending our time. What's the saying? Time flies, but you can be the pilot, or something like that, right? Yeah, so I don't know. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you have an awesome, wonderful, blessed day, and remember to question everything. Love you, bye.